Well, hello there, fans of Final Fantasy 1 Randomizer. Tonight we have a great matchup of two strong Final Fantasy Randomizer community. Before we start, I would like to give a shout out to Randomania 2 for streaming this great matchup, as well as our tracker Zangrief, and all you viewers out there who are taking the time to watch what is going to be an incredible matchup. This is the Hangry Canuck on the mic with you this evening. Both of these players were in the original tournament. Greencleric had a strong showing in the first tournament. He's not a newcomer to the game and is a very fierce competitor. Mageius is no rookie either, also with a strong showing in the first tournament and is not one to be taken lightly. This should be a very good battle of two strong competitors. Right now we're just waiting for to go. I see Greencleric already has his party up, and we're just waiting on Mageius now. And it looks like we have a Forest Red Mage as the character. I will be on the mic alone tonight, so I will try to answer whatever questions come up in chat. But if I do miss one, I apologize now, because I will be trying to keep track of this furious action which we're sure about to see. Alright, I see Mageius is in the process of picking his characters as well. And I imagine once he gets his tunes all figured out, we will start this wonderful matchup. Yes, and don't forget to give these runners a follow as well. And your tracker, Zangrief, as well. And you can follow me if you want, but I wouldn't worry about it. Alright, it looks like we're off. So the first thing they're going to do, I imagine, will be to visit... Oh, we already have some character random moving around going on that side of the screen. And in the Black Magic Shop, we have Fast, Rub, Blind, and Quad X. Some nice spells to start off. Mageius is checking out the armor shops right away. White Magic, X for Cure 2, Wall, and Fade. This should make for a very interesting go. Looks like they're just buying their spells now, getting ready to go on to the world of Final Fantasy 1. Looks like Greencleric is checking out the item shop. And now he's taking his first encounter. I see Mageius is checking out the item shop as well. Ooh, those are some expensive softs. Let's hope there's no enemies out there with Stone Touch. And Greencleric is going for the Dwarf Cave right away. He is not going to the Temple of Fiends straight off. Looks like Mageius is taking an encounter. 5 imps, should be no problem with Light 3. Yeah, they are, I believe. That is right in chat. They are on different seeds. Looks like Greencleric has found a bridge and a tent in the Dwarf Cave, so that's good travel. Looks like Mageius is restarting. I think we are having an issue because they are on different seeds, so I'm not sure if they are going to restart this match or if Mageius is just going to try to play catch-up. Not looking good for Greencleric. 3 characters down and stunned to the wolf. And Greencleric takes a wipe. Does look like Mageius has started over and is on, and hopefully they are on the same seed now. Meanwhile, Greencleric is heading for the Temple of Fiends. He's going to take this creep fight, I would say just for experience-wise, to gain another level before fighting Garland. I see in chat Mageius loaded the wrong ROM, so it looks like they are going to start this match over. So I guess we're just gonna wait and see now if they're gonna get on the same seed. Are they gonna make a new one, or is Mageius gonna pick up on Greencleric's? Excuse the technical difficulties, we will be back on track very shortly. I see in chat that they are generating a new seed, so both players will be on the same seed this time, and will have no advantage because it is a brand new seed. So Greencleric will not know what spells are going to be in the first level. Yes, it was great that it was caught right away, because it would have been pretty bad when I would have been trying to combine 2 different races. Yeah, that would have been fun for sure. Okay, it looks like their fixed party member is a thief for this seed. That could make things a little... Are we going to see some dance strats off the start, or...? And this is only week 1, folks. There's still lots more action going on in the next couple of months in this tournament. I believe we're just waiting on Mageius to load up the ROM and select his party members so we can get this race underway. No, I'm casting this one alone, Papa, but if you would like to join in, you know, come on over. Pretty sure these people don't want to sit there and listen to me talk for 2 hours. I guess while we're waiting, I could tell you a story, but nah, I don't think anybody's interested in that. What, the way I couldn't finish my first race because I forgot the pirates existed? Yeah, it was not one of my finer moments in life. Sorry, do we have any word on what's going on with Mageius here? I sure am, Wolf Pigeon. And it looks like Mageius is up and running now. And it looks like I've been joined by Papa Foy's on the mic tonight. How you doing, buddy?
Doing good, my friend. How are you doing?
Oh, you know, just getting ready for this great action. Relaxing. Should have got my beer, but, well, you know.
That's what I'm going to go do real quick before we start.
Yeah, and a forced thief. So will we see Dan strats, or will they actually put the thief to some use? Yeah, trust me, the last thing you want is me on this mic, drinking. Trust me, you don't want that. It looks like we do have some party divergence here, so this could be very interesting.
Did I just walk into a chosen black belt? Oh my goodness.
It looks like Chaos could be facing some Fists of Fury. Or the black belt could be taking a dirt nap for a while. It's hard to say.
Right.
But
I don't even know what to make of this.
actually, Wolf, my mom was from New Waterford. I'm actually from a small town called Lordway. I don't either. This is some very, very different parties going on here. I think this might be the first race I've seen where all 6 characters are involved.
This is craziness.
And we're off. So right away, Greencleric is probably going to check the magic shops, as is Mageius. Oh, level 1 fade for the white.
That's really nice. Can't
Now,
buy
I wonder-
it.
Yeah, they didn't start with much gold, eh?
Poverty strats incoming.
And it looks like we got some cheap cabins, so that will help if they do decide to do encounter manipulation. Looks like Green is heading for the Dwarf Cave right away. He is not going to the Temple of Fiends straight off. And unrunnable arachnids. That's going to be fun.
He's gonna have so much trouble killing stuff. Both of them. Oh, and Mageius is gonna find out the bad news.
Oh, yeah, it looks like they're both looking for some monies. I guess that's why they probably hit the Dwarf Cave first.
Well, welcome to Final Fantasy Randomizer.
Spiders with Blaze.
It's really heating up here.
We could be in for a long seed if this keeps up. And it looks like the fighter is the one doing the dance strats at the moment.
It's unorthodox. It's a lot of money. Get out while you can, Greencleric.
And it looks like he's hearing you because he is heading straight back for town.
Boy, what are these absolute hero runs in the early part of the encounter table?
And it looks like Mageius has changed his party to take 2 white mages to take benefit from that fade at level 1.
I like it.
I think it's a smart play as well.
Yeah, the red mage couldn't learn it until he class changed. So he would have only... He'll benefit more from it here. I didn't see what the black magic is.
There wasn't much good in there. Nothing that would have really helped them. And a ribbon in the Temple of Fiends. Oh, there goes the thief.
I think that's probably what he wants.
Yeah, that's why he's probably had him in the top position. So I think on Mageius' side, I'm pretty sure he's going to go with the punchy, fadey strat here.
So if he can kill this dang imp, it's very strong.
Looks like Green's bought some armor for his characters. And Green is now heading for the Temple of Fiends again to face Garland. And 316 damage from Fade made short work of that guy.
Crown. And Canoe.
Early class change strats, I wonder? Or key strats?
Oh yeah, don't leave, Green. Save. There you go. Buy some of those cabins too. No, go back.
No, it looks like he's going straight and not worrying about encounter manipulation here. I would think you'd want some, because if you come across those arachnids with Blaze...
He's got a dead fighter again. Oh, we have adamant though. Bad reset.
No, it looks like he wants to keep the adamant. Looks like Mageius is having some trouble with some imps. Now, do you think it would be a better play to keep your your thief around for a while to help you run in this early part of the game where experience really is not all that rich?
I mean, most of the time he's gonna... Oh, here we go. Blaze Arachnids coming in hot. They usually stay around for a while, but no, I'm always... If I'm going 3-man, I'm trying to kill him off ASAP.
Wow, the white mage survived that. Thank God for ribbons. Was that the wolf with the squint, or the grey wolf with the squint? I didn't see who casted it.
It went too fast. Goodness, there are some absolute freaking hero runs at the early part of this.
Yeah, it's gonna be rough with some of these enemies in the early game, and you know you're a lot weaker, and these enemies in the early game pulling out these big hits there. It's not gonna be fun.
Oh, Mageius makes the nice play to turn the Excalibur. Get the Excalibur because he's just going to sell it. He doesn't have a fighter.
Level 3 Black has Fire 3, Zap, and Break. Could we see some break strats going on here?
Hey, break strats were hot in the 6 o'clock match. Let's see if we can bring them alive here.
An Exit, Heal, Harm 4, and Ruse for White Magic. So this could be very interesting. Looks like Mageius is going to reap the cash rewards of looting out the 4 Fiends. And the ribbon. Green must be going to be doing some grind here. Not a very good place to do a grind with these things hanging around.
We all love Blaze Arachnids, don't I?
Mageius is now a richer person. Yes, sir, I agree with those 2 white mages able to use all those white spells and good charges for Fade too. It could be a benefit.
I think it was a smart decision to swap out the white mage in the red mage. Considering that the red wizard is, he had the right to be a red wizard to learn the Fade.
Yeah, it would give him the magic advantage over the Greencleric, but if the Greencleric finds a good sword early, the fighter could pull ahead.
Not if he keeps dying. It is the wolves with Squint.
Wow, there is some dangerous early game enemies.
That poor fighter is just like, come on, bro, give me a shot. Cleric's probably spent 900 gold on reviving his character so far. The light warriors are getting hit with the darkness a lot than this early going.
Looks like Mageius is gonna buy some, or sell the Excalibur. Wow, there you, well, I suppose he doesn't got a fighter, so it doesn't really matter.
That's a lot of money he's got now.
Yeah, if he happens to find that incentive item in one of the next couple of shops, that could really help him out.
Oh, this is great. He's going to have 3 gold. Oh, he only bought 2 gold bracelets, but he could add 3 gold bracelets for this early going. Oh, yeah.
And Greencleric is stocking up on heals right now. And it's weird Mageius only bought 2 gold. You think he would have bought 3, but...
Yeah, he'd still have 8,000 gold to shop around.
And he only put 1 on 1 white mage, I believe.
Yeah, 1 on the fight, 1 on the black belt, and 1 on one of the white mages. It's interesting choices here.
The Grey Wolves with Fire 2, the Wolves with Slow and Squint. Wow, this is reckless.
He's loving that ribbon right now.
And the Grey Wolf with Ruse, holy lord. I don't like wolves in vanilla, let alone now.
Amen.
The clinics must be raking in the dollars now, they're gotta be happy. And it looks like Mageius is paused. I don't know if his stream is paused or if he's just deciding on something. Meanwhile, Cleric is heading for Astos. Yeah, you're definitely going to want to use counter manipulation here. Let's see what Astos is going to come out slugging with.
Big bopper. Fists.
Weak fade roll. Astos must have high magic? Well, maybe not.
Do you agree with the decision to grind here around Elfland, or are you trying to go to Crescent Lake area and start getting those more lucrative experience encounters?
Well, I think they'll finish off the key first, and then I would say to head for Crystal Lake, because, I mean, we've seen some nasty, normal first game enemies. It would be hard to grind here without, you know, probably wiping a few times. Looks like Mageius is picking up some level 3 spells now. I think he's Dan Stratting the fighter, Mr. Kelly R. Fleetwood. He's gonna go with a 3-person party for this.
Mageius doesn't have a fighter. Mageius's party is Thief, Black Belt, White Mage, White Mage.
Got a lot of good white magic spells now. 2 exit, lots of heals, fade. He's gonna be in good shape.
RD Platypus, there is, you can take this canal here that goes by the desert to get the floater.
Looks like Mageius is stocking up on items.
Nope, he went the wrong way. Come back.
Well, it doesn't look like the Caribes have anything dangerous for once. I'd be interested to see how hard the Hydras always hit.
Like Mack
Could he
trucks.
be making a play on the volcano first? Or is he lost in the river?
He might be going to Provoca. Yeah, he's going to Provoca. He's not running through these Hydras, though.
He's probably going to see what Biggie the Pirate has to offer.
But if the Sages have the floater, he's going to be very sad.
Yeah, this could be a bad gamble or a good gamble. Let's see what Mageius decides to do. He could also be going to Provoca to try to get the key quest as well, I guess. Because without the ship, that would be the only route to get to Matoya's cave. Yeah, I'd hit Crescent Lake first too, but I believe Greencleric's strategy is he's going to try to finish off his key quest. So he's going to just stop by and see what the pirates have to offer on the way.
Well, I believe if you get the early canoe, the airship has to be here or at one of these 2 NPCs.
It looks like they're both going to Provoca. No one's going to Crescent Lake yet. Unrunnable Hydras and unrunnable Arachnids. what a great seed start roll there.
Did Trenton roll this?
I believe it was Sir. Well, we'll get our first look at the black magic shop for level 2. White Sir.
Heal 2's not bad.
Yeah, it could be cheap heals when not to waste heal potions on when he's doing the lava.
Ice 2, Lit 3, Warp, and Saber.
That is a good level 2 black. That is gonna be an advantage for Greencleric.
RD, it depends on where you get the ship. If it's in the Dwarf Cave, it ends up in Corneria. If it's in the Marsh Cave, it ends up by Elfland.
And we have the cube in Crescent Lake for sale for 27k, I believe I saw.
Cheap science.
Did Mage go visit the clerics? I didn't see.
I don't think so.
He must be trying to grind now, just roaming around. And some experienced Peds. And on green sign, we're about to see what the pirates are going to have. Are they going to be cheap?
We have a tail.
Pirates have the tail.
So I believe that means that the floater has to be in Crescent Lake.
Yeah, and this would be a big advantage for Mageius if he goes in and talks to the sages. Look, what level do you think you would grind to for something like this?
Well, I mean, I would have gone and talked to the old men doing yoga in the park, because if you have the floater, it opens up a lot more efficient grind spots than here.
Especially with the hydras unrunnable, and you could run into lobsters and everything else down here. It's not very good. There's been a lot of vanilla floaters lately, I find. Yeah.
No, Matt, go talk to the yoga dudes.
I think he's trying to get back there. Oh, Mageius just took off without talking to the sages. Oh, this is interesting.
27,215 for the cube here in Crescent Lake. They're not going to give us a sneak peek at level 6 magic yet.
And the sages have the rod. So I wonder.
Oh, now I'm confused.
Are they going to have to swamp cave dive for that floater now?
Well, now we can be in the locked chest.
Yeah, so getting the key would be very important right now.
Oh, it could be in the ice cave too. I forgot about that. That's incentivized.
I'd like to see it in the floater. I'd like to see it in the swamp cave. I think it'd be fun to see a swamp cave dive.
Having to do early ice cave sucks.
That is for sure. Brilliant and insane, you are one sick individual.
I don't think the way that the seeds are structured, the flags are structured, that can happen.
Oh, Mageius is doing a volcano dive. It looks like he's just gonna go... oh, Giants with crack. Let's see if Greencleric actually meets the same fate. Fires are runnable, but Mageius is taking the fight, probably to gain ooh. I was gonna say to gain experience for his white mage, but... see what he finds in the big loot cache here in the volcano. Got some EXPs on Greencleric's side. He's trying to take them down with a combination of fire and fade. TNT in the volcano.
Well, that's really interesting.
I think Mageius better exit out. There you go. Green has discovered the cube is for sale in Crescent Lake.
Water, I would ask Wilcleosis. I don't think the floater can be in the volcano. I think the only way that can happen is if you get the ship or the bridge from one of the early NPCs. And since we got the canoe, that takes the ship out of the incentivized spots. And the way it works now is there's enough incentivized items in incentivized NPCs that the key items are always going to be there almost, unless you get the bridge or the ship from an NPC early.
Mageius is having some trouble making it back from the volcano with just one white mage alive. Greencleric took a wrong turn in the river, wasting roll time.
Alright, so Greencleric also going to go towards the volcano.
Looks like Mageius may make it back to Crescent Lake in one piece.
It's nice to note that Mageius hired a couple of red mages to row his boat because his white mages are lazy.
That must have been a tough row all by herself, that white mage.
Mage staff, nice pickup here. Now he's got the mage staff. I wonder if he's going to make a play elsewhere now, or if he's going to go back to the volcano.
Well, Greencleric's about to discover the coral sword for his fighter, so that's going to be a little bit better than what he's using. Looks like we have pro rings in the armor shop at Crescent Lake. Pretty cheap too, only around 4 grand.
That's a nice find.
Definitely a good boost for your mages and the black belt. And fires are runnable in this seed. Daddy is Maximum. He's raked in a lot of dough right now. Looks like Mageius is heading back to the volcano. Is he planning to clear the other floors, I wonder?
Like you have to, if you're going to go back, you might as well full clear it now.
Yeah, with the fades, he should be okay to take down Carry. Maybe, depending on his levels.
Oh, he's going to make a liar of us. He's actually going to the ice cave. Nope. I lied again.
You can't get to the ice cave from there with the canoe, actually. Trust me, I ran a seed the other day and I tried and I got lost. Running from the EXP, I wonder.
No, you gotta take this one. This is almost 12k experience.
Yeah, split among 3 party members. It's a no-brainer, especially with 2 fades. Level 12, and well, he's got some good levels. He probably would survive against Carrie, I believe, as long as Carrie doesn't have anything too damaging.
Here is the fire hydrant. But he's cold this time.
So, with this seed, Papa, what do you expect would be a time you think people would finish?
I'm guessing this is going to be pretty close to 2 hours.
Yeah, I would say maybe 2 hours, maybe a little more, depending on how bad the gatekeepers are down in the Temple of Beans. I wonder if we might see a little black belt Agama grind at a Mageius this time. Our tracker is doing a very good job keeping up with this high-paced action.
Uh-oh, black booty down.
No, Papa Foys, I do not have sound on either of these streams, so I'm not sure what SAR can fix that somehow.
I was wondering if it was just me.
And fading the arachnids.
Ooh, we have a Masmoon find.
Masmoon in the volcano. That's gonna make his fighter really good now, a really good choice.
I wonder why you have sound and we don't. That's weird.
Yeah, no, I have no sound, honestly. And damn, that shit music is so good, too.
The Agamans have less than 366 health.
Could make an Agama grind viable for sure, now that his fighter has the Masmoon and can take it out in one shot. Liar!
It's got in between like 270 and 366.
Doesn't look like it has anything dangerous, at least it hasn't pulled anything out yet. Looks like Mageius is gonna make another run at the volcano. Thank you for that first. You would think if you're a Greencleric, you definitely got a full clear and kill carry on this run. There'd be no sense to come back. Whiz Ogres with the blaze!
That's not good.
It's not May 20th, is it, or something? There's a lot of blaze going on here.
You mean April 20th?
Yeah, probably. Something like that. I don't myself, so...
And Mageius.
Looks like he's either lost or he's heading for Provoca. Neither of these guys have actually done the key. They do have the crystal, the key component of it. When do you think once you got the airship, maybe?
Yeah, I think he's gonna go to the ice cave now. Or he's just gonna make a day. Yeah, here we go. He's going to the ice cave.
He's just gonna make a day of rolling on the river, that's all.
Listen, we're gonna need the regular river monsters to not be the color palette swap of the higher tiered monsters in the northern part of the world. No, you're going the right way. Where you go?
Go back! Damn it, go back!
The Ochos look like nachos. The Caribes look like the red Caribes. I'm confused.
Looks like he's heading for Provoca. Or that, or he's lost in the swamp and just wants to row some more.
Maybe he's gonna go and talk to Matoya, get the crystal, trade it in for a little bit of herb.
You think that little bit of herb would put the priest to sleep? And we got Green now has the Mesmon for his fighter, which is going to be a big advantage for him.
Yep, he's really praying for no Wiz Ogres here on the 4th floor. Again.
Could we see a POP grind, maybe? That would... He thought about it. Maybe.
Alright,
now
let's
we
see
get
if
to
we
see
can get Carrie.
Carrie just splits the wig of the black mage.
Did he check the chest? Oh, bye, thief. Did he check the red dragon chest?
I believe not. Carrie is just wreaking havoc on him.
But that Mass Mune, level 9, taking it down.
Saving the day.
Alright,
Mageius has now picked up his tail.
There we go. So we
no
know...
red D chest.
No red what?
According to RD Platypus, he did not check the red dragon chest.
So we pretty much know where we've gotten the bottle. No, not the bottle, sorry. We've got the canoe, and we've got the crown, and we found the tail, and we found the rod. So we're searching for the floater, which is most likely an ice cave.
And Greencleric just found out that the giants do have some crack on them, but he managed to survive. Yes, we do have TNT. But with no ship, that's kinda pointless at the moment. Yeah, I think they're waiting for the floater to make that happen first, because it would be a lot quicker than walking to Matoya, then all the way down to the prince who's taking a nap.
Yeah, doing that quest line doesn't make any sense now, because you gotta walk to Matoya, walk back to Elfland, walk to Corneria, walk to the Dwarf Cave, when you can just go to the Ice Cave and get the floater. They have warp too, so it can be a quick trip in.
Yeah, Mage has an exit, I believe. Could be a really quick trip in, but would you want to check the chests on that lower floor in the ice cave, just in case there might be something good lurking around?
Oh yeah, definitely. If you have warp, you cut the dungeon in half, so it's not as time-consuming as if you're having to go through all the floors and then back through the floors, the last few floors again.
Yeah, with that warp trick, or I don't know if it's a trick, but I only found out about that a few days ago. Looks like Mageius is heading back to Crescent Lake. What is this, Friday the 13th or something? Life 2 at White level 6.
Mageius finds his rod.
And it looks like Cleric is heading for Matoya to do this quest.
We have no run iguanas.
Get a look at what Matoya's hoarding. Very cheap stuff.
Yep, nothing to write home about today.
The herb is probably more expensive than what she had in the chests.
Maggie is going back to the volcano.
Floater locked key in the marsh cave for the win.
You trying to be here all night?
No, we're pretty sure the floater's in the ice cave right now, I believe. Looks like Mageius is making his second dive into the volcano, or is this his first?
This is his second. He went in, he checked some chests, and then he left.
Not sure if he remembers if he checked the big treasure trove or not, unless he's going for the smaller chests he missed earlier. Are we gonna see some blaze action? Oh.
Rest in arachnid phobia. Now, did he just reset, and does he still have the crown, the herb, I wonder?
Yes, he did make a save along the way.
Alright, good.
Pearl is with poison and slow.
Now let's see, does he go to the ice cave? No, it looks like he's going to run.
Good thing he did get that ribbon, or else this would probably be a wipe. And with no soft, he's running this on one white mage now. I agree, Terranex. You gotta check that ice cave as soon as possible. We are 41 minutes in, folks, and we have no floater yet. We could be looking at a long seed.
Oh yeah, this is. You guys better get some popcorn. Get a alcoholic beverage or a kid beverage if this is you're under 21. But we could be here for a hot minute.
Hey, it's 19 in Canada. We're the cool country.
Alright, the Emperor Gostal decides he's gonna wake the prince up just to kill him, take another dirt nap. So we have the key on Green's side.
Green is going to make a play for the chests here. It's a quick get. The power bonk. Ooh.
And a second pro. That's his second pro ring, right?
That power bonk is going to make that fighter very powerful in the early going now.
Yep, definitely want to equip the pro ring over the power bonk. Alright, now here's the real question is, where does Greencleric go next? Is he gonna go to the volcano, not to the volcano, sorry, to the ice cave, or is he gonna walk to the dwarf cave and walk to Corneria and get those chests?
He's definitely gonna make a play on the ice cave soon. He's gotta be thinking his opponent already has. Especially if boat runners know that's where the floater is.
Oh, Mageius is taking a little break, or his stream froze, I don't know.
I think his stream freezes from time to time, maybe. But he's making a weird route through the volcano that I've never seen before.
This is what we like to call the scenic route.
The OMG I'm lost route.
That poor black belt taking 2 points of damage every step in the lava because he's also poisoned.
That's what I hear. And it looks like Astos wasn't holding anything special either. So it looks like Greencleric is going to try to get all these chests and hope the floater might be in one of them and not have to dive the ice cave right away.
Alright, what do these handsome dwarves have in store? Green can trade in his adamant.
Yes. But with the Mazmoon and the white and the attack, would you want the Excalibur maybe just for gold?
I don't dislike the Excalibur on the fighter in this set of flags.
Because I expect that thief to be taking a dirt nap sometime soon on Cleric's side. It's all a matter of when.
I'm just gonna go up and check the TOF real quick.
I think Green's making a good play here, checking these chests. And Mageius has found his Mazmoon, which makes it interesting. Would you put that on a white mage with Fade?
No, you're definitely putting that on the black belt now.
Or now would be the time you'd be like, darn, I shouldn't have killed off the thief. No, I don't believe Green did. Angry. Did that gargoyle just have death touch? Or was his fighter low? Magey is going on one white mage now.
Who are you asking gives the canal?
And yes, gargoyles do have death touch, which is going to be an issue. Looks like
those treasures stunk.
Makes you wonder how the endgame enemies are going to be if all the first enemies are pretty hard like this.
Correct. And Eric gives the canal 100% of the time.
Yeah, he always gives you the canal for the TNT.
Alright, about 16,000 gold. And I just can't math that much now. It's like 30,000.
47 minutes in, and still nobody has touched the ice cave to look for the floater. Makes you wonder what they're waiting for.
Oh, we're gonna get to see this chest now.
Is he gonna try to fight Carrie with one white mage and a Mazmoon, I wonder?
And it's just a pure potion. I think you try to run out of here. I don't think he can. He's got Gold Bracelet, but I don't think Gold Bracelet is enough to be carried.
I thought we had seen Exit already, though. But maybe we're wrong. He looks like he is going for Carrie. Unless he's playing this win or lose. If he loses, he doesn't really lose much and starts over. If he wins, he lights an orb, right?
He does have Invis. Invis would be... oh. He should have cast Invis on himself.
I think, personally, he just went down to Carrie to wipe to save him the walkout, I think. Or I could be wrong, because he looks like he's going back for more.
And Greencleric is, diving into the marsh cave.
This is an interesting play. I normally thought this is the last place you want to go. What do you think he's searching for down here?
The floater or the ship is the only things that make sense, but I mean, we've got a pretty good idea that the floater is in Ice Cave right now. I think it has to be. From my understanding of the way the seeds work, it has to be in the Ice Cave.
Wow, the ice, that marsh is gonna be hard with those arachnids having blaze, because they show up a lot down here.
This is just not good. Not good.
Pretty sure if Mageius can make it to carry with everybody alive, he should have a good chance of defeating her, so... I forgot he'd lost a Mazmoon when he wiped.
Yeah, you definitely want the Maspian on that black belt right now. And if you're not going to use the Maspian, give him the Mage Staff at least so he can do something constructive in these fights. But putting the Maspian on the White Mage at this point is kind of a moot point.
Yeah, well, the black belt only gets the extra hits at 21, 32, and 42, I believe. Hey, Falconic. Welcome to the stream, buddy. And don't forget to vote on the mascot as well. The Agama, Sarnia, or Iguana.
Agama hype! And we're getting blazed up in this.
Getting blazed and dazzled in this piece.
Oh boy. Rest in pepperonis here.
They have frost too. Holy lord, the arachnids are loaded for bear in this seat. And we have an Agama grind going here on Mageius' side right now. I wonder if he's planning to put that black belt up to where he's actually useful with his fists. Quick rundown. Would you like to handle that, Papa?
So, we've found the canoe and the tail from the king and the princess. The circle of sages had the rod, and Vicky had.
Vicky had the tail.
Vicky had the tail. Sarah had the crown. The crown of the canoe from the king and Sarah. And
the cube.
Go ahead.
The cube is for sale. That is the incentive. That is the shop item. Is the cube.
Yeah, that's in Provoca, or no, in Elfland for like 27k, and we believe the floater is an ice cave, and
neither runner has checked. Neither runner has made the ice cave dive, so we are without an airship at this point in time. 52 minutes in.
We've seen a lot of nasty things. Blaze arachnids, whiz ogres with blaze. The the ger wolves have fire too, I think, and the regular wolves have like cream. I don't know. It's been terrible. I'm actually happy I'm sitting on this side of the table right now.
The gargoyles have death touch, so that's out of the way right there. The only thing missing is for an imp to have poison or nuclear or something.
The arachnids have like everything under the sun.
Yeah, I think the arachnids had frost too, didn't they? It's retarded what they have. Well, at least the wizards are runnable.
Time wasters with slow.
And Mageius has engaged Carrie for the second time. Will he have better luck? We will see. That was a weak fade roll.
Yeah, I'm not. Where's the master? Okay, there it is. The second wizard has the second mage.
Greencleric's down a few people.
I think he's only got this last room to check, and well, rest in pepperoni.
Gargoyles with death touch. Unreal.
Alright, now he's got a pro cape. He can warp out. I think he has enough warp charges. He can get out of here. Now,
Carrie goes down.
Alright.
So, Mageius has lit his first orb. 55 minutes in.
Alright, I hope this is the last chest he has to check here. Ooh, can't run. Oh god, he got bodied.
Now he's got a decision. I mean, there was nothing really good in there, so not going back in is a good decision.
He got glared right out the gate. Yeah, ogres with glare. So now they, at least Greencleric knows the floater's an ice cave, or it has to be an ice cave. They have no access to anywhere else.
I mean, these early game enemies are something else. Arachnids, ogres, they're all packing something loaded for bear.
These monsters came out swinging right from the first encounter when both players went to the dwarf cave. Both players ran into blaze arachnids.
Mageius is in a stun-locked situation here, and these hydras, they hit like Mack trucks.
Greencleric getting a taste of fire 2 girls. Alright, so now we get to see the ice cave.
Sar, what did you put us through, buddy?
This is pretty tech. This is like the challenge scene. No, this hasn't been bad. Oh, we got temperate level 4, which is nice. And XXXX.
Bane too. Bane strats.
And level 4 white, we have nothing of use.
I don't know, that fear could help in a pinch, maybe. I've used it before to make stuff run from me.
Uh-oh.
Unrunnable arachnid with some blaze. Man, those clerics are making out like bosses in this seed.
The real MVP in this game is heading the seed so far has been the clinic, because that guy's rich now.
Next time you walk in the shop, you're gonna see he's gonna be wearing all the jewelry, and the shop's gonna be right decked out.
He's gonna have a sign that says "Pimpin' Ain't Easy" in the window.
And Mageius is buying himself some potions and pausing again, maybe.
Alright, so we'll see. Does Mageius go to the ice cave now?
Well, you would think he'd have to. Where else is there for him to go at this point? No ship.
To Crescent Lake, to the Q. I mean, Mageius is essentially the chain quest behind, so he could go and do all of that. But if he goes to the ice cave, he's right back in the race.
Oh, for sure. He's an orb up on green too, so that almost evens him out pretty much.
But he went left. This
My
isn't
apologies.
good.
I see Cleric as well has lit the fire orb. And arrives. Yeah, didn't have nothing special anyway.
These palette swapped Karibes are really throwing me off.
Unrunnable Hydras is bad though. You would think in this seed, with the enemies the way they are in the early game, you'd be wanting to reset a lot and use encounter manipulation to your full advantage.
I mean, you've got to be thinking, the ice cave can't get much worse, right? What are you gonna see in the ice cave that you haven't already seen in the overworld? Because the overworld's been awful.
I with nuclear, zap, whatever.
Maggie is trying to cheat the fetch quest items and just go talk to the prince, but he doesn't have the herb yet. And he's gonna find out that the gerwolves and the wolves are not fun. So here's the one disadvantage for Mageius is he doesn't have a black mage, so he's gonna actually have to full clear the ice cave, where green can go to that square, that circle in between the 3 chests, drop and then warp back and pick up those 3 chests without having to go through the dungeon a second time, essentially.
Not if those images had anything to say about it.
Those images are packing a wallop. The wraiths. The wraiths hit like Mike Tyson.
Or Ivan Drago.
Yeah, there's our floater.
Vanilla Floater. Now this gives green a really big advantage at this point. He's got the key quest done. He'll be able to hit the airship and get all the free chests. So it took us 1 hour, 1 minute, and 45 seconds to get the floater.
Yep. And now we know where the slab is, and then we can kind of guess that the bottle and the loot are in the waterfall and castle ordeals. And we have that frost dragon. Ooh.
Well, at least he got the warp trick off before he met this thing.
Yeah, the shadow pipe is on the slice, which is kind of sucky. Did he grab those chests? I didn't see him do the 5 twice.
I believe he did. I was watching Mageius' screen at the time, though, actually. Sure is a high bankroll in this seed, though.
Boy, frost dragons out with a vengeance. And Mageius was
Green is almost out of this ice cave alive. Will it continue? We will see.
Just got these last 3 chests. Now he could drop down and see if the eye is grindable. Although he's got that piece, I don't know if you want to take the time to do that.
Alright, we're about to see. Oh, was he gonna do an eye grind, I wonder? Or is he... Nope, he's gone.
He's peacing out. He wants that floater.
Well, yeah, it's an hour in. He's gotta be thinking that Mageius has probably already hit the ice cave. No, I believe we have the mic issue figured out. Mad Ponies with heal 3. There you go. Jeez, the Rururur's got Squint, slow too. The early game enemies really stepped it up for this seed. I would imagine.
Everybody's been hitting the gym in this seed.
I would imagine Green is gonna go straight for his floater, grab his airship. Don't forget to give these 2 runners a follow, because this seed has been absolutely horrendous. They deserve it. Green is about to get his floater and open up the world.
Where do you go first once you've got this beautiful airship?
you gotta check the Cardia Islands. And maybe hit ordeals while you're up there. Plus, you gotta check the rod guy. Yes, class change is also an option, Zangief. Yeah, Mageius is finishing off his fetch quest here. This is basically free chests that are pretty quick to grab, and you might find a second ribbon or something important. Or you may not.
Got nothing to write home about in that first island.
Like Mageius is battling it out with this creep, but the Mazmoon makes short work of that. The Behemoth being a little trolly there on green side.
This has been really bad treasure.
Yeah, when the cloth is the best thing you pick up, there's definitely something wrong.
I'd argue that 6,000 gold chest is a little bit better.
They got enough bankroll in this seed to buy what they want now anyway. And we got some more Arachnid Blaze action going on.
Poor Mageius is... I'd be tired of these damn blaze.
Well, it looks like there was nothing of note in these caves up here, the Sardi Islands. We got Green doing a little armor rearranging here to help us characters out.
Well, that NPC is trolling.
Yeah, Mazzo was in the volcano, Tristal. I believe it was in the room right before the Agamas. The one you searched before you hit the Agama room.
Yeah, that middle room with the 2 chests.
Well, the Sardi Islands were a bust except for some gold.
Alright, let's see where he goes next.
I would think to check the rod. The guy with the rod.
Yeah, it's gonna do the Titan's Tunnel. Oh, that's right, we could get one of the key items here. We have, what, 3? We only have 2 of the quest items to get, right?
Yeah, we need the bottle.
We have the cube as well. Oh, the
there's the slab.
Alright, so there's the slab. So the bottle and the loot are in Ordeals and the waterfall.
Or Left Witch, or Left Wind, but that's probably the chime. It's always been the chime.
Yeah, no, it's always the chime.
Green's gonna pick up some level 5 spells now that his White Mage can use them. Invis is gonna be really good.
Wall's a great pickup too, and we see, oh no, Mageius is going into the marsh cave.
This is the time you like to have one of those big signs you could wave. Go back!
Go to the ice cave.
Green is going to get his slab translated. Yes, Tristal, they did re-roll because when they started out, they were on separate seeds. So this is one Sar made up on the fly in order to make this race the same seed.
Yeah, this one's been crazy trolleys, Tristal.
Like every regular game, like every beginning game enemy has either had Blaze or Death Touch or Frost. It's just been horrible. But I would say Green is taking a big advantage here now, especially with Mageius going down the swamp. Looks like Green is about to purchase the cube.
Yeah, as Mageius follows in Green's footsteps, Green's just able to extend the lead further and further, but we'll see. Maybe Green is not as up to what's the word I'm looking for? As studied on the flags and doesn't. Maybe he's gonna check unnecessary places where we know where the last two incentive items are. Maybe Green does not, and that'll give Mageius the chance to catch up a little bit.
That's very possible. Looks like Green is going back to pick up some magic for his thief, or ninja now.
Yeah, should pick up the cube here as well.
We'll see if he remembers the cube is here.
Ooh, harm 4 for that knight will be nice.
He's off to check the level 4 shops. Looks like Mageius is not having much fun down there in Old Marsh.
No, we've already seen this. This isn't fun. Alright, we have a Vorpal sword.
Oh, was it Crescent Lake? Oh, okay. Sorry, Zangrief, thanks for the update.
We're good at this.
Yeah, we're pros. Green's also going to restock on his healing items. And Mageius is determined to get through this marsh cave.
Alright, now we're gonna go to Gaia. We're gonna crush Gaia with our airship.
Little town, big airship. Not good. Not good. The casualties.
So I don't believe we're gonna get fast in this seed.
No, we have not come across fast yet.
Yeah, it's gotta be in level 7 or level 8.
Looks like Green may be heading for ordeals. Or just flying around aimlessly.
Some girls just wanna have fun, okay? We're gonna do the volcano. Sorry, the Earth Cave.
Well, they have the rod, so I mean, it makes sense. You can get another orblet, because Carrie's not going to have much of a chance. Mageius is still slugging it out down there in the old swamp. Green finding a wooden staff, that's about very helpful. The Opal Bracelet, that's a good find.
So do you think if you're Mageius, are you sweating right now? Like you're an hour and 17 minutes in, and You don't have a floater. You're wiping in the marsh cave. Like, are you physically perspiring right now because you're like, all right, where the heck is this dang thing?
Yeah, I definitely say Mage's frame of mind is like, okay, he's probably found it. I haven't. He's dripping sweat. Well, the top floor of the Earth Cave didn't have much. I half expected to clear or something. Looks like Mageius is fighting the Death Touch gargoyles over there.
And Mageius gets the bad news that the floater's not there.
He's gotta know it's an ice cave now.
There's no other options, right? Unless he hasn't checked all these chests yet.
Ice cave is the only option left, I would think.
He can't go anywhere else. And he's already cleared the volcano.
Maybe if we will it into his mind, he will go to the ice cave. Well, Green's ninja has taken a dirt nap there.
Ninja pajamas are best pajamas.
Pro cape and a light axe. Actually not too bad of a pickup. And Green has decided to leave the Earth Cave.
Interesting decision.
Has he translated his slab yet?
Yes.
He's gonna give the cleric more money.
These clerics are raking in the dough.
They're making bank. Mageius is robbing the dwarves right now. Found his katana. So with the tail, if he manages to get the class change, or just nope. I guess Green wanted his ninja to get the experience in the Earth Cave. Oh, I want the bulls to pull out something nasty so I can be like Sar and say, well, this is a bunch of bull.
He's gonna go check the 9 chests over here, it looks like. 6 in the castle and then 3 in the Temple of Fiends.
You would think by now Mageius knows he's gotta make a play for the ice cave. But there is still 2 ribbons available too, so...
I'm a firm believer if you haven't studied up on these flags, they can trip you up.
Looks like we've got some back troll action going on here in green screen, so he's gonna take the time to, you know, toss a few heals his way. Wizard's a bit slow, not too much to write home about there. And Mageius is going to loot the chests here in Corneria Castle. And it looks like Green is killing the jerk birds.
Love those birds, they're so nice. Ooh.
Wow, Green is having no luck with these bats.
Well, the sad part is that they've taken the majority of them out. And they're still trolling us. Make back cave bird again.
Well, I guess we're about to see what the vampire's hiding.
Everybody say hi to the vampire. Everybody say bye to the vampire.
Bye, vampire.
He wasn't long for this world.
There is still the loot to find, though. Zeus gauntlets. That will be a nice pickup for him, seeing as he only has one black mage. Looks like Mageius is running into some Rurus again. Didn't Mageius already rob the dwarves?
I don't think... I don't remember.
Unless he's making his way to the ice cave now. Hopefully he's making his way to the ice cave.
He's making his way into the really crappy part of the encounter table. And we have green checking chests down here.
He could be looking for a second ribbon, because I don't know if I'd feel safe going down with just one ribbon from what I've seen so far on this seed. So what level do you think they should make the dive at?
I like to be around 20. I think at 150%, that's pretty safe.
Yeah, because you are going to get some levels on the way down anyway, so... I think Mageius is taking time to ponder the philosophies of the randomizer. Green is about to probably wreck Lich's world.
And at an hour and 26, he's got to be feeling like, how do I win? I imagine, like, you just you can't feel good as Mageius right now.
Cleric ran into unrunnable arachnids. And a knight. And the ninja is down again.
No 420 blaze.
If you're Mageius, though, you gotta be thinking you're behind right now. Like, really behind. And now we're about to see what Carrie's got in the tank.
No, that's Lich.
Lich. I'm as bad as you now. And that would be Green's second orb. So, Green has got a mega advantage at this point in time. And Mageius is finally going to the ice cave. Yay! We're so proud of you! Green looks like he's going to pick up his cube now if he hasn't already. Or revive his ninja.
Mageius has the unfortunate disadvantage of needing to go through the ice cave, as he does not have the warp spell.
Yeah, so he has to go through it twice. I'm not sure if I'd run a seed without a black mage, to be honest. I can see where he did this because of the fade, but...
Certainly very risky.
You'd think you'd have to have at least a red or a black. Like, someone with some offensive spells. Because if he wouldn't have found fade, but I mean, that's why he re-rolled, mind you. Looks like Green is now heading to get the chime. Following that, I figure he'll probably enter Tiamat's domain right away. So this might put the bottle into Waterfall then. Which would be good, because that would be right close to Kraken's lair anyway.
Yeah, I think he's gonna do Ordeals next, maybe.
Well, I think the Waterfall is probably easier than Ordeals.
Well, you probably want to do Ordeals first, because if you find the bottle in Ordeals, then you can just do Air Castle and then go over, do the Waterfall and Sea Shrine at the same time.
This is true. The routing it.
Yeah, because you know the bottle's either in the Waterfall or it's in Ordeals now, so Greencleric getting cracked again. We have not seen any life spells either, have we?
We have not, but the Giants seem to love giving out that crack. Makes you wonder if they got a van parked somewhere.
The clinicians making that money again.
You're gonna go in and it's gonna be pimped out one of these times.
And this clinician way in the back, he's like, listen, this is gonna be premium service.
Giving him a discount because he's been around so much, you know. Frequent flyer points there.
I think I'd peek in those two shops and see what you have at level 7. 1 life for life 2 charge could be the difference between winning and losing the seed.
Looks like he's gonna go clean out Tiamat. Unrunnable red ankles. That could be dangerous with the way they... Green frost wolves. Well, that's something new. Not much on the first floor. There's definitely a lot of money in this seed, though. Mageius is still slugging his way through the ice cave. We got some Catmandus here. Fade and lit 3, made short work of those.
Chimeras want none of that lit 3. Get that out of here. And Mageius gonna give us our first look at that nice eye color. Dead.
Looks like we got a bit of an eye grind going here, or he just misstepped.
Oh, definitely grinding this out.
This ain't a bad idea. Depends how high you use it. I don't, but the Maz Moon now, there's probably no sense in taking your black belt to 32. Don't touch chimeras. Oh my. Green is about to loot the second floor of Tiamat's domain. Not a whole lot to write home about in that.
State has been very lackluster in treasure. Other than the masked moon, there's not been a ton going on except for money.
Yeah, we've only seen one ribbon, so it makes you wonder, is he going to clear out the chests in the upper levels? Maybe hoping to hit that second ribbon? Meanwhile, Mageius is continuing his grind on the eye. We'll see what levels he decides he feels comfortable with when he leaves. And it looks like Green is going to check the treasure chests. We get our first look at the mages over here on Mageius' side. Normally a dangerous enemy in the vanilla version, but in the randomizer they don't seem like much. I sure hope Mageius picks up that floater before he steps on that hole. Did the stream pause for anybody else? Cool, that's good. Green is still continuing to clear out chests, probably hoping to find a second ribbon. Mageius is now around level 23. Can you guys still hear me, by the way? I seem to be having a little issue with something here, but hopefully I'll get it cleared up soon. Looks like Mageius has taken a beating from the eye during this grind. Has Greencleric found anything useful yet? I was kinda away for a moment there, dealing with some technical issues. The air's with some poison. Alright, looks like we're back in business. Sorry about the delay, folks, but I'm kinda having some difficulty here, and I don't know if I've lost my co-host or not. Oh, you should really watch some of these races, All-Star Bunny. There are some really good players. They're really fast. Mageius is out of the ice cave. Well, this community is a good place to start. There's a lot of very helpful people who are willing to help you out for sure. Looks like Green is going to full clear all the chests here. Hoping for a ribbon, I figure. Yes, Water, there's been some very good races this weekend. And there will be lots more before this tournament is over. And Tiamat has the ship. Fat lot of good that does anybody. I would assume Mageius is going to get his airship right away and begin checking chests. I can Waters, because I'm going to end up playing somebody good. Because everybody that I've seen and everybody that runs this randomizer game is really good, so it's fierce competition. Mageius is slugging it out with some trolls and winning, and is about to pick up his airship. Yes, can we get some Warmech hype in the room? Let's show some love for Warmech. I haven't seen him in a race yet. I'd like to see him. I'd enjoy that, Water, but it'd be an easy victory for you, I would think. Did you win or lose your first round, Water? Airs with some poison, turning the ninja to stone. Mageius is going to check the chests now. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Warmech. Same here, Water. If I can remember the darn pirates, I should be good. Mudgall with cremate, and poison touch on the sorcerers. Looks like Mageius just made a little room in his inventory for more stuff, and that behemoth's being a troll. And the nachos flashing the party. I imagine that can't look good. Mageius is going to clear all the caves before he makes his class change, it looks like. Unrunnable airs. Normally in the vanilla, they're the only enemy you can run from, the only elemental. I'm guessing my co-commentator has left, or... Oh, and there he is, ladies and gentlemen. We have a Warmech sighting. And he ran. Boo. Looks like Mageius is having some trouble getting back to his airship. There we go. Now let's see what Tiamat has to offer. Little bit of ink never hurt anybody. Looks like Tiamat told a boring story and put the fighter to sleep, but he's back now. Tiamat's slugging it out, still with the blizzard. No waters. Both these players are actually experienced players. They were in the first tournament, actually. Looks like Mageius is going into the waterfall. This will be our first look. Will we see OOB? Place your votes. We still have not found the bottle. Looks like Green is heading for the waterfall as well. Out of bounds bat is what OOB is. In this cave, there's a bat that is actually on the ceiling. It's roaming out of the area, so. You'll see him if we do get to see him. You'll know right away. It's funny, Mageius haven't revived his second white mage yet. We now have both screens synced up in the waterfall. The Mudgall's trying to cook their dinner before they eat it. And will we see OB? Ooh, unrunnable Mudgalls. Nope, and no OOB this time. And there is the bottle in the waterfall. So it looks like the loot could be an ordeal. There's OB on green screen. Green as well as picked up the bottle and will now make his way to the carry, most likely. So Mage is taken to the skies. Looks like he is going to get his off the ale. I would assume green would do the same. Green is just a loot away from go mode. The streams are pretty synced up now. Both of them are in the town, heading to get their Oxy Ale. Looks like Mageius is going to do a little shopping first, restock on his heal potions. Both players have now picked up the Oxy Ale. The green is heading for Kraken's lair. Looks like Mage got a little lost along the way, but he's found himself now. Mage is going to check out the guy in the rod, while Green makes his trek into Kraken Zone. Lobsters with hold. Has it been bad enough? Will Green go visit the ladies of the evening, or will he head straight for Kraken? And the always unrunnable Wiz Sahag fight. Looks like Mageius is about to translate his slab. And there we go, some bane, some poison smoke. Looks like Mageius is now going down to the Earth Cave. He still has not class changed yet, which is kind of funny seeing that he does have the tail, and he was around the caves. And hello, ladies. We'll see what the mermaids were hiding. The second ribbon. That is a very good find. Like Mageius is having some trouble, not getting the encounters he wants, looking for a good run. Looks like Green is gonna rob the rest of the mermaids. Ooh, the Thor's hammer. That's a nice little item. Well, folks, we are coming up on the 2-hour mark. And right now, Greencleric has 3 orbs lit, where Mageius only has 1 orb lit. This has not been an easy seed, though. Props to both these runners. Remember to give them a follow as well, folks. Looks like Green is taking time to ponder. I would think he would continue to check chests, but... Ooh, the dragon armor. That's nice. Like Mageius continuing his travel to Carrie. More than likely to kill her and take the orb. Or him. Don't want to be sexist or anything. Looks like Green is cleaning out every chest. Not quite sure what he could be looking for though. Maybe a third ribbon? Maybe the white clothes, or the black clothes even, because we have not seen either of them. Fairly certain the loot is gonna be in ordeals, if they decide to go. The katana, the best weapon the ninja can use. Looks like Green decided to exit out. He must be gonna make a straight beeline for Kraken now. Meanwhile, Mage is running into some encounter issues. They're coming pretty fast at him. Looks like Green is really clearing out Kraken's level. Both these runners have got to be thinking the other one might be close to winning. Green is continuing to go farther down. And he picks up the white shirt. That is a great find. But he hasn't equipped it on his white mage. Or given it to his white mage, which I don't know about that. Looks like he's going to continue to clear out the chests. Well, folks, all I can say is thanks for hanging in there. It's been over 2 hours now. And we still haven't seen what the Fiends Revisited have to offer. there's another ribbon. The 3 ribbons. We now know the location of all 3 ribbons. I don't think Green will be checking any more chests, but I could be wrong. Could be still fishing for that loot. And we see Kraken had a bridge. Ooh, and the black close and the defense sword. Wow. Well, Waters, as far as I can tell, I think there's only 3 ribbons because the dragon armor, if you have a fighter, it kind of does the same thing. So. But someone in chat can correct me on that if they'd like. Looks like Greencleric is almost at the Kraken. Meanwhile, Mageius is waiting for that bat, not realizing that there is no treasure in that room. Now he moves on. And here's a good experience fight. Probably one of the richest experience fights down in Kraken's level. Looks like Mageius is having a little bit of trouble with some rules. Looks like he's gonna power up his fighter for Kraken, hoping to get a good shot in. Kraken comes out with a nice 2. Minor. We might have to see what Kraken's 8 tentacles of death will do. Nope, looks like he's content with casting fire too. And that is Green's 4th orb lit. Will he go to TOFR right away? But no, because we are still missing the loot, folks. Looks like Green is now making his play for ordeals. Meanwhile, Mage is getting ever so closer to carrying Lich. Sorry about that, folks. It's 12:30 in the morning here. It's a little bit late. Green enters Ordeals, we'll see how much trouble he has with these teleporters, if they are randomized. Which they are, I believe. The cleric is having a little bit of an issue finding the right path. Medusa's with some ice too. And some lit too. Mageius is continuing to loot chests. What did you miss? I am T-Bane. Well, I don't know the exact reason there's 3, but what I always thought is because of the dragon armor, which basically resists off fire, ice, and lightning, and all that stuff too, that they figured you were going to take a fighter, so you would only need 3 ribbons. But any expert out there can correct me if I'm wrong. Greencleric is gonna come up on the chest here in Ordeals, and we will see if it is indeed the loot. And indeed it is. So now Green has everything he needs and is in go mode. You are correct, All-Star Bunny. That is the go. We have a go. In 2 hours and 11 minutes, we are ready to see our first dive. Are we going to see some stakes here? Boo, Cleric, boo. Fighter's a good class. It would depend on the magic, I suppose, too, but this looks like Green is making his dive right away. Or not. Probably going to restock up on potions. Meanwhile, Mageius is being trolled here by the bats. Looks like he went all the way to Provoca to buy heals. As Mageius engages Lich. And makes short work of Lich. And that's Mageius' second orb. As Green is preparing to enter the Temple of Fiends. Looks like Mageius is a little lost here, trying to find his way. Push B select, buddy. Push B select. Ah, now he's found what he's looking for. He's heading down into Kraken's lair. Green is now engaging the Phantom. We'll see what kind of... If he's... just he's snorting. Meanwhile, Mageius is stocking up on houses. And with that kind of bankroll, why wouldn't you? And Green is now on the earth floor. Cure in Pier 2, White Mage, level 7. And 4 Earths, unrunnable. %, on the Bane Sword, that's not half bad. Mageius is now beginning his descent into Kraken. So what do you think, folks? We haven't seen Nuclear yet. We haven't seen Nuke. Could one of these gatekeepers be holding all the cards? And here's Lich 2. Should be a little trouble for Green. As expected. An unrunnable Wizhag fight on Mageius' side. Mageius has gotta be wondering when it's coming. When is the done coming? As we're about to see Carry 2. Just a paltry lit 2 for his first round attack. While he's making his way, I'd like to take this time to thank Mania for staying with us this long. And also to our tracker, doing a very good job. We could see a synced up Kraken fight. That'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool. Alright, we're about to see Kraken 2. Once again, Green's gonna pow. Ooh. Took a bite of the fighter there. And stunned him. This could be bad. Looks like Mageius has run into some ghosts, which are runnable in this seed, which is good. And Crack takes out the fighter. And with no life spell, this could be bad for his chances. Oh boy, that's not good. Could someone film me? Oh, we got him, but I don't know. Will he continue? Might as well just exit out. Oh no, we do have life too. Well, that's a saver. What spell did Kraken pull out that killed two guys? I was kinda checking something else. Looks like Mageius has found the bridge. If TM at 2 was as bad. Oh boy, fast. Could definitely split somebody's wig now. Not much of a shot on the Black Mage, considering he was fasted. Yeah, Tiamat doesn't seem to have very high attack power. Thank you, All-Star. Well, that was a pretty green Tiamat too. Mageius is almost at the Kraken. Doing well to keep up with this seed. This has been a difficult seed, folks. You should really give these runners a follow. And at the 2-hour and 23-minute mark, we are going to get our first look at Chaos. As Mageius has assaulted Kraken. Gonna use the Power Bonk Temper Strat on this fighter. Invis 2, get up some defensive spells, because you never know what this guy can do. He took a little bite out of that ninja. Mageius made short work of Kraken, is now heading for Tiamat, I would imagine. Chaos with the Bane. But with 3 ribbons, that's very little to worry about. Not much else to do with the Thief, might as well try break strats. Mageius is flying around. About to head down to get his chime. Big shot from the fighter, 658. Unless Chaos pulls out something big, I think we could see a winner. Nice fade shot, 240. I think Chaos is on the ropes. Lit 2, that's little to worry about. Another big shot from the fighter. This one's all but over, I believe, and there it is. Good game, Green. That was a rough seed, with an official time of about 2 hours and 24 minutes. Mageius is picking up his chime. I'm not sure if we actually have time to do interviews, or it's late, or what's gonna happen, but I don't know if Greencleric's gonna join us here, or... Looks like Mageius is continuing on. Props to him for sticking this out. This has been rough. Yeah, sure. Yeah, it looks like we do have time to interview Greencleric if he wants to come in and speak with us. As Mageius enters Tiamat. Let's see if we get Green on the mic here or not. Mageius is going to continue on, it looks like. Good for him. I'm still unsure if we're going to see Green for an interview or not. So, time permitting, we will stick with Mageius' stream here. Mageius is having some encounter issues here right now. Gonna heal up his black belt a little bit before he continues on. Thank you for tuning in, All-Star. There will be lots more races in the future. You should really follow all the runners. They're really good. And like you said, if you'd like to pick up the game, join the community. Anybody would be more than happy to help you. It's a really good community for that. And it looks like Mageius has decided to forfeit. Can't blame him, this was a rough seed. He did very well to get where he got. Maybe we could pull him in for an interview and see what his thoughts were. Oh well, what a challenging seed. Hey Green, can you hear me? Well, he was here, but now he's gone. I wouldn't mind actually getting boat runners in here to ask their opinions, because this was one heck of a seed. Can you hear me, Green?
Okay, I can get you now.
There you are. So what did you think about that seed? We were all to be...
It was brutal. That was not, that wasn't kind at all. That was really not kind at all. Especially the beginning. That beginning was, yeah. Brutal overworld for the opening monsters.
Oh yeah, we were saying it was amazing. I mean, arachnids with friggin' blaze and stone and death touch on the gargoyles. I guess the question I have is, why wait so long to check the ice cave?
I think it was just a gamble. I think it was kind of the same thing as at the end with Ordeals. It's just, you're trying to search everywhere. You're trying to see, okay, maybe something's hidden here. Because, you know, checking Ice Cave for Floater, I was thinking, well, maybe it didn't go in there. Maybe it's not in vanilla location. But it ended up being in the vanilla location. And then by that time, you get that. And then even at the end with Ordeals, same thing. You're looking all over the place for the loot. And then once you finish Siege Shrine, you're going, yeah, it has to be there. So maybe a couple of bad options or bad plays as far as that goes, but that was a tough seed. I mean, no matter what you were doing in that, first half of that, good luck. You're not getting through that in like 20, 30 minutes.
Oh, Mageius and you pretty much did about the same thing. Neither of you got the floater till over an hour. But I mean, that was ridiculous, the enemies though. But TOFR was pretty easy.
That was the thing. Like, I was going into TOFR and I was just thinking to myself, okay, this has been brutal. Should have been hour 30, hour 40. We're over the 2-hour mark. I'm like, at least this could be kind. It might not be that bad. And I mean, aside from kind of getting really, really lucky on Kraken 2, who was the gatekeeper, everything else was good. Chaos was kind. Any nuclears nukes, they were probably deep in the scripts, so no issues there. So at least that was at least the icing on the cake. It's like you have to go through all that, but yeah, TOFR, one shot through and you're done.
At least you didn't die within your first battle to... God, what did the spiders have again?
They had Blaze.
Yeah, spiders had Blaze. Yeah, that was one of my many, many wipes. I know that.
Let's put it this way. Within the first 3 minutes of the game, I had wiped completely without saving. I already saw that they had fate. I basically remade my party with getting myself 2 white mages, though.
Oh, yeah. That was... I mean, I could see remaking the party on that. But yeah, I mean... Although, to be fair, it was probably good that we did do the reroll, because on the first seed we had... that opening would have been just as bad because there was absolutely nothing in either of the magic shops and you couldn't buy any weapons. So that would have been even more brutal.
I know when I just decided to give up, I was basically in Sky just needing the loot, and I just did not want to search ordeals after this hellish seed.
Yeah, loot was incentive in ordeals. That was last place I checked. I had all 4 orbs and the only thing you need left is the loot. So I'm like, well, either... It has to be an ordeal. I mean, I found almost all the key items. I have all 3 ribbons, so it's got to be in that chest.
Yeah, I know for myself. I was over an hour in when I finally got the floater. But then again, I literally knew exactly where it had to be.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I still made the gambles. I mean, I went into Marsh, even checked the key lock chest in Marsh, checked all the key lock.
I think we checked every chest in the game. Well, except for Topher.
Yeah, the only ones I skipped were a couple in the volcano and that, and maybe 1 or 2 in Earth Cave. I mean, if loot ended up being in one of those, then kill me. But I mean, aside from that, I mean, floater, after like an hour, you gotta figure, yeah, floater's gotta be an ice cave, and then once you get in the end, you're like, well, unless I made a really dumb play, loot has to be in ordeals, and then, but if you had made it to TOFR, it would have been, it would not have been as hard as the rest of the seed. It was pretty kind.
I got one question for you, Green. Why did you run from Wormek?
I think given how the seed was going, I paused for a second. I was like, maybe I should, but I don't know. Just the way that seed was going, I just wouldn't be surprised if it was like, nuclear and nuke right off the bat. I really would not have been surprised. Maybe on a seed where it's going a little kinder, I'll see about taking them down.
Yeah, I can understand that completely, man.
Yeah, I probably would have ran as well. Well, anyway, boys, that was a rough seed. Good game, and way to stick it out. That was really enjoyable to watch.
I just still have to say, thank God for my 1 white mage. Dear God, that thing carried me so much. But again, I also sold Excalibur, so that was even funnier.
You guys really made those clerics rich tonight. Well, I guess we'll wrap it up, I suppose. Good job, Green. Way to get a win to the 1-0 category. Mageius, I gotta say, buddy, sticking that out was rough, but you did a good job. You did better than I would have.
Let's put it this way. I've got some experience. It's just literally I had my maps up and just trying to remember, okay, where can I go with the canoe? I remembered some of the stuff, and it was just like, trying to remember the 1 or 2 locations that they did change to make it all available. And by the way, if Zornia's in chat, for the love of God, you're never making my seeds again. You're never making my seeds again. You're never making my seeds again.
Yeah.
He's taking pride in this one. I think he's watching that seed with a little smirk on his face.
I know that, but still, throw that in the challenge seed. The challenge seed thing for everybody to actually see how they would do that themselves.
Well, guys, I'm gonna go to bed because it's like 1 a.m. here. So that was really good, guys. And maybe I'll see you sometime in the next round. Who knows?
Who knows on that one, but definitely a fun seed, I guess.
We could call it fun, yeah. It's Christian can be fun, absolutely.
Well, let's put it this way: your next seed can't be any worse.
Yes, it can. I have seen worse seeds.
We'll worry about that. We'll worry about that next round.
All right, guys. Good game. Good one.
And thanks again for the comment for the pair of us. Hopefully, you all enjoyed it.
Yeah, thanks for the commentary and who was doing tracking as well, and thanks to Randomania for hosting the game tonight.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch this, see how I did. I made a lot of jokes.
It couldn't have been all bad.
Alright. But I don't know, I guess Maximum, I guess you want to close the stream now, or I don't know how it is.
I'm just gonna say bye all, and I'll see you during the next round. Good luck to you, man.
Yeah, good game. Take care, guys. Night.